Hello everyone, it's your boy Minata here and I'm bringing you back with another Dokkan video. So today we're going to be taking a look at specifically some EZAs right here that I wanted to go ahead and cover. So I'm going to be making two separate videos on this. Part 1 is going to be EZAs for mainly these Super Saiyan 3 units. I feel like these Super Saiyan 3 units could look really interesting. But as well, I want to cover these 4 units and give them their own separate video together. So again, Part 1 will be the Super Saiyan 3s here. Part 2 will be the Pycon, Darkness Toa, Baby Number, and Kid Buu, because I feel like these 3 could also be very, very good. But yeah, we're going to cover these guys. I feel like, Super Saiyan 3 buffs, very, very important. All 7 of these guys are going to EZA from a Extreme Z battle, so like the 30 stone kind of stage is not an area. So I hope you guys are happy about that. This is coming in the Hero Celebration, which should be out around, I'd say, the 26th or so. So about a week from this point. So keep an eye out for that. But let's go ahead and hop right into it. First and foremost, I do have Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks here. Now, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is a very interesting unit in a sense because he's a very blank slate. They could do a lot to his kit, I feel like, and they could add a nice amount of things to make him more so buff, say like Super Saiyan 3 team, or even like something like Time Limit or something along those lines, like teams like Kamehameha or Hybrid Saiyans, don't really need the help like that. It's more so teams like Super Saiyan 3 and Time Limit, I feel like that could definitely use another buff like that. I mean, of course, Dragon Ball Heroes and Crossover by default, he's going to help with as well, but in terms of thinking long term, I was thinking about how could he help this team specifically, the Super Saiyan 3 team more so, because this is the team I feel like out of all these categories, this is the team that probably needs the most help. It's been getting a lot of power recently, so again, I feel like definitely pushing this guy to be on that team was very ideal. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at my little concept for him. So his EZA right here, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks EZA concept. Again, with leader skill of Time Limit category, Key 3 and HP attack and defense plus 120%, or he gives Tech types Key 3 and then HP attack and defense plus 100%. Now, I chose Time Limit because I believe Time Limits does have this Gotenks sub EZA leader, which is the same one right here, but like we don't have another one, so I feel like we could definitely use another Time Limit category leader that has over it in a flash, for example. I mean, he won't real like a true category leader for this team, but like say if you're like a free-to-play player, you've been playing a long time, you have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for a while now, and you're trying to beat a future Time Limit kind of like mission for, I don't know, like say in the future we get legendary Frieza event and there's a time limit category mission, but you unfortunately don't have Tech Gogeta, you'll be able to have this guy as a leader, and that could definitely help a lot of people out, stuff like that, which is why I feel like some of these sub leaders could be important for free to play players. I mean, I remember back then I used to rely on running some of these sub leaders to run these categories because I didn't really pull or get every new Dokkan Fest. So that's definitely a nice thing to have, I feel, and that's why I kind of really chose that, because again, I feel like a lot of these teams like Fusion, Hybrid Saiyans, Kamehameha. Well, Kamehameha necessarily doesn't have a lot of sub. Well, no, never mind. Kamehameha does have a lot of sub category leaders, but Time Limit doesn't really have as many of that. So I feel like that was the way to go here. With the super attack effects, causes supreme damage and he raises attack and defense for 6 turns. Now, it's a 50% raise. The reason why we know it's going to be 50% raise is because of this. He already raises attack by 50% for 6 turns. So what happens is when they add defense on top of that, it usually keeps the same defense level. So it would be still 50% attack and defense unless they go out of the way to change this to greatly and make the defense raise normal, which in that case would be 30%. But this is my concept right here, so I'm going to keep it as a 50% because that would be ideal for the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, especially with this so far as his basis. Speaking of that, of course, I give him a pretty nice update here. So it's very simple, but very good. He gets attack and defense plus 150% when he's performing a super attack. He gains an additional attack and defense plus 20%, and he gains a high chance to create a rainbow key sphere per Super Saiyan 3 category ally attacking in the same turn. So this is actually based off of another recent EZA unit I was thinking that could work really well with the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, another older EZA unit as well, which if we pull him up, Tech hits, and where is that other one? Super, he has Shatter Limit, doesn't he? But there's like a Super Saiyan 2 Goku also does the same for like the Super Saiyan 2 category team, but this Tech hit basically. He gets buffs when there's Universe 6 category allies. Where is it at? Yeah, attack and defense plus 20% with each Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. Essentially, that's where I'm getting that from. They give Tech Hit this because they want him to work well, like good still on the Universe 6 category team because he won't activate like links like Cold Judgment, Infighter, Experienced Fighter, stuff like that. This is more so to push him to the Super Saiyan 3 team, just like that Super Saiyan Goku. Is there a way that I could bring up like Super Saiyan 2 Goku so I can get a better example here? I believe he does have, well, he'll have the Super Saiyan link for sure. So let me give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure I bring him up so I can get a better example. This guy right here, because if you see, he gets attack and defense 97% while performing a super attack, and he gets 30% per Super Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn. Basically like that. This pushed him to being on the Super Saiyan 2 team. This is what I want for this Gotenks, to push him on the Super Saiyan 3 team. And I give him key 1 up to 3 with each attack performed. The reason why is because I feel like you want to build this guy with additionals. And this will help him build up his key faster. Because he does have some key links like Fuse Fighter, Over and a Flash. These are his 2 key links. I believe there's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else here that gives key. But like, you know, say like if you do end up running him on, say, you know, like time limit, he doesn't just like share like Over and a Flash with like Tech LR or Gogeta until they transform, or Fuse Fighter like that. You know, so having himself be self-sufficient would be a very nice thing for the team, especially if he's at the very least, like if you're still gonna run him as a floating unit, him being able to get that key will be very helpful. You know, think of him like on the Hybrid Saiyans team if you do want to end up running him on the Hybrid Saiyans team, because I feel like he doesn't need it. He doesn't need this to still be a really good EZA right here. He'll still be very, very powerful with this and this alone because of how the passive and the super attack effect work with each other. It's multiplicative. So that'll still be very powerful for him. But, you know, she's going to be his best on the Super Saiyan 3 team, which is what I really want. But yeah, there's the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks right there. We can go ahead and close these out here. But next we're going to move on to the Super Saiyan 3 Teen Gohan. So again, right now he has a raised attack for 9 turns. He has this very simple passive, which, you know, this was like actually this is the first unit that ever had a passive like this. So it's the first unit where he had start of turn attack and defense, and then attack and defense when he performs a super attack. I remember back then, like I went on the Reddit and then APT boys were going crazy over this because this is a multiplicative buff. Because usually it was units that either got it on super attack or they got it at the start of turn. There wasn't either or both. Actually, it was more so either or, not both. This is the first unit I recall that had both of it like this, which was pretty good for his time. He had very good numbers, offensively and defensively for sure. And again, he is getting an easy A now, so he's going to be pretty good. And I know people are going crazy, like 220% attacking defense. Oh, those are the days, man. How long was this? Like 2019? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, this guy has a great link set as well. Like, I feel like he has a better link set key-wise than Gotenks, because Saiyan Lineage I feel like is more common than, like, you know, Fuse Fighter, and Over in a Flash of course is a very good key link as well. Like Saiyan Lineage is such a glow up. Like I feel like I'm gonna jerk off this link again, but like Tech Ultimate Gohan. Ooh! Saiyan Lineage, my boy, let's get it! Okay, but moving on from there, let's take a look at my concepts right here. So Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. I made him a Super Saiyan 3 category leader, most because these 2 teams don't really need a new leader, and I don't think he would fit really that well as a new leader. These 2 teams do not need a new leader either. I can't even speak. So Super Saiyan 3, I feel like it's the best. It's unfortunate he's only on these like 5 category teams, which definitely will hold him back. So I wanted to make sure that he's pretty good on the Super Saiyan 3 team at the very least as well. So, I gave him supreme damage, of course, and he raises attack and defense for 9 turns. Again, this is a 30% raise, because again, this is also a 30% raise. I mean, if it was a 50% raise for 9 turns, things would get kind of crazy there, wouldn't it? I feel like, so yeah, I definitely felt like keeping it the 30% raise would be ideal. I give him 130% attacking defense at the start of turn. He gets an additional attacking defense plus 70% when he's performing a super attack. So not really like the biggest jump, but if you can consider his stat increases as well, like again, I believe this guy is like around 17k attack and like 10.5k defense. So I mean, those are pretty good stats for sure. So I feel like he doesn't really need to get like 200% starter turn and then like 100% when performing a super attack. I feel like he doesn't need that, especially if we give him the super attack effect where he's stacking for 9 turns. He's gonna end up looking pretty good with the stat increases right there. I give him a high chance to stun the attack enemy for 2 turns. This is more so for super battle road effect. Mostly I think of that because of his super attack animation. You guys know like hey, after like the purple lightning, the purple Masenko wave. I feel like that's an attack that feels like it should stun to me if I'm not wrong. And this will also give him some use in super battle road stages. Having a high chance to stun is a very, very good ability for those super battle road stages. So specifically like think of the Super Saiyan 3 category extreme super battle road. This guy will be very helpful for players to beat that stage because that stage is still pretty difficult. I feel like and that's another reason why I want more Super Saiyan 3 category users. Which speaking of which, when there's another Super Saiyan 3 category ally attacking in the same turn, you become super effective against all types, which I feel like just a little extra thing I wanted to add on top of that, just to give him a little more juice into it. The thing about this is that he doesn't necessarily have to be on the Super Saiyan 3 category team. He just needs another Super Saiyan 3 unit. The reason why I did it like that is because, again, he's on a very, very small amount of category teams. So, at the very least, I would like him to be more useful in these teams all around. So instead of having the actual full, I would say, rotation restricted to Super Saiyan 3, I feel like being a little more lenient because he's only on a few categories definitely makes sense to me. So he could reach his full potential, and again, super effective against all types is a very powerful ability you have. No like type disadvantage, no type neutral, just a very, very strong offensive ability on top of that. And considering I feel like he's gonna be more so like a slot 2 or 3 unit, I think having the 2-turn stun is very helpful. Then his defense is going to be very, very good, of course, while super attack, especially with this on top of it. So yeah, I kind of like this design, honestly. I think it's interesting for sure. I just kind of went with what I was thinking. Like, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Gohan could have. I feel like the only thing I could really add maybe is Ki, but, again, with the same lineage over the Flash, I feel like it's not going to be as much of an issue as, say, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. So this guy's more so the defensive type guy where he had the high chance to guard. He's on a lot of teams as well. He has this already defense raised for 9 turns. I feel like this is already pretty good, so I actually barely really changed it. But if you take a look here, I give him the Battle of Wits category key 3, and then 120% stats, and then tech types. Actually, it's AGL types. I don't know why I did tech. I probably did tech types for the other one too, huh? Oh well, but it's int type for the Gohan, AGL for the Trunks, and then only tech for the Gotenks because based off of their typings. Again, Battle of Wits. As this guy is their sub leader. I believe I've said enough, so we don't really need to go over that necessarily. And again, like he's on a lot of teams, so he'll be very good. He has a pretty solid link set as well. I don't think it's as good as Gohan's, but it's still a pretty nice link set. Again, he has Over in a Flash, Rolling Inch, and actually Golden Warrior for key links, so that's gonna be nice for him. But let's go on. Super attack effect. Again, I gave him the attack race instead of going for more defense. I feel like with the build I give him on his passive, he's already pretty good defensively, so I'm not necessarily worried about this. Giving him a little extra attack will kind of help round him out. I gave him attack and defense 140% at the start of turn, so it's a little higher than Gohan's. I give him 50% attack, and then all allies get 2 ki when attacking. So this right here I didn't give him any defense on his when attacking like Super Saiyan 3 Gohan does, but I give him all allies ki 2 when he attacks. So this is going to be a very nice thing for, say, the Super Saiyan 3 team, when like for example LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, whenever he gets an easy that'll help him or something like that, get it that high ki amount. Like on many teams that's going to be a help, especially a lot of the teams that have LRs on it. I feel like it'll definitely be very nice. Again, being able to give all allies 2 ki like that is very powerful. I did keep the high chance to guard against all attacks and disable enemy guard. The reason why I kept it like this is because I feel like, again, I want to push him to be on the Super Saiyan 3 category team, where when he does have a Super Saiyan 3 ally attacking in the same turn, that's when he starts to guaranteed guard all attacks. And then he performs an additional attack which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So this, you really want him next to the Super Saiyan 3 unit. This is a very, very powerful 2-hit combo right here. Having the guaranteed guard, then the chance to triple super attack with the dupes as well. Stacking this up multiple times per the turn. This guy's gonna like he's gonna destroy any difficult concept. Even the Blue Evolution Final Flash in the Legendary Vegeta event. This would, if he had with this type of ability, he would actually just like take nothing from that attack and then continue to take nothing, even though he's not even really stacking, because this is going to be a very, very strong ability for him. Even in Super Battle Road, you know, having the guaranteed guard slot 1, and then being able to multiple super attack, and then give allies the key and everything like that. It's such a helpful ability. I feel like this makes this unit really. So that's why you really want a Super Saiyan 3 unit on the team. And, you know, again, you're going to probably run it with Super Saiyan 3 category units. Like, you know, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, Shattering the Limit. Like, a lot of the heroes units share this with them. Even Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, you know, there's a lot of... Cold Judgment as well. A lot of Super Dragon Ball Hero units do share this, and Super Saiyan 3 units do have, like, at least some of these links as well. So I think it's fine. You're probably going to want to run it with the Super Saiyan 3 category unit ally anyways. The only thing is that this probably would hurt him on, say, the Time Travelers team or the Vegeta's Family team. But I feel like his defense is going to be so good as, like, still. His defense is going to be really, really good. Once you build it up, he won't necessarily need the guard anyways, because his defense already is 11k. His defense is going to be like 13k. He won't be the best offensive unit, but he's going to stack up his defense pretty quickly. So, yeah, and he still does have the high chance at the very least. I mean, maybe I could change this to a great chance. I guess that wouldn't hurt if it's at least a great chance. Sure, I think I'll keep it as a great chance there, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of it. If it'd be better as a high chance, or if you just say, you know, just get rid of this and just give him guaranteed guard. That would make sense as well. I mean, yeah, that would make sense as well. There's a lot of ways you can go and avenues with this Trunks, I feel like, you know. Because, again, defensive units are definitely very, very... I personally love seeing units with, like, mega big defense guarding and everything like that. That's just my cup of tea. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Super Saiyan 3 EZAs. And which one you think, personally, is the best between the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. So, again, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.